director Mark Davis shows us Adonis Lattimore is redefining the word inspiration.
I didn't really listen to it, I just kind of flowed through it.
Within 30 seconds of the match, they realize he's legit.
Doubt Adonis Lattimore at your own risk. The Lansdowne senior has been wrestling since second grade and has put in the time to climb to the top.
At one point I was on a losing streak for about a year. Until about sometime in middle school I hit my stride and brought that into high school.
I definitely was like, okay, I get this isn't gonna be too bad. But then I went out there and he grabbed me and I couldn't move.
Adonis, born with no right leg and a left leg that stops about mid-thigh. He only has one fully functioning arm, but counters that with a fully functioning heart and work ethic. The Eagle considered among the best in the state at his 106-pound weight class.
His strength, he is one of the strongest people I know, especially for being 106. He's scary strong.
I see myself being able to win a lot more close matches, really being able to break open matches that are once close. I really gotten tough on top.
This grappler has made a name for himself, and he's had more than just his team in his corner.
That's been amazing. It's really a great community that's been behind me this whole time with like training, support.
Any school you go to, everybody knows Adonis, everybody loves him. And I think part of that is just he's got a great personality. He's always smiling.
The end of high school will not mark the end of Adonis's wrestling career, as he hopes to compete at the college level. But before his days at Lansdowne are through, the goal, to assert himself as the best in the Commonwealth.
My goal is to win a state champion this year.
People tend to struggle with him a lot. And he's getting as good as he is. He's improving rapidly, and it's very possible.
Never complaining, always inspiring. Whether it's those inside the Eagles' wrestling room or maybe somebody questioning their own abilities to overcome.
My toes hurting today. You look over at Adonis. I mean, what? Come on, dude. I don't feel so well. He is very inspirational.
It doesn't really matter who you are or how you were born, that you can really do anything you really put your mind to.
In Virginia Beach with your Esprit de Corps Student Athlete of the Week, Mark Davis, News 3.
We are going to take a quick break, but still ahead. One 757 product gets his shot at another trip to the Super Bowl, while another gets a shot at breaking into the NFL. Welcome back inside our award-winning locker room show, where we take a look at some 757 products in the NFL. For the Kansas City Chiefs, a win is also a win for dogs, and it's all thanks to Virginia Beach product Derek Naughty. Every time the Chiefs win, Naughty covers the adoption fees for KC Pet Project shelter dogs who need a home. Here's a look at this week's dog, whose fees are covered by Naughty. Now, he has done this for the past few seasons, and nearly 200 animals have been adopted through his Naughty Dogs campaign. So another dog will be added to that tally this weekend if the Chiefs beat the Bengals in the AFC Championship. You can watch Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes face off live right here on News 3 beginning at 3 p.m. The winner faces the NFC champion, which will be either the Rams or 49ers. Now, one of the best wide receivers in William & Mary history gets a shot at the NFL this week. He spent the past 2 seasons in the Canadian Football League, where he was named the most outstanding special teams player in 2021. It's Devontae Dedmon, who has signed a futures contract with the Miami Dolphins. Dedmon also played high school ball here in the 757 at War Hill. Meanwhile, in college hoops, we get our first look at the shoes ODU men's head coach Jeff Jones will be wearing for Coaches versus Cancer. And how about this? The sneakers, they were designed by Monarch forward Kalu EZIKPE. So he'll be wearing that in tomorrow's home game against Charlotte, which gets underway at 7 p.m. Meanwhile, the Norfolk State men carried a 5-game win streak into their game against South Carolina State. The Spartans, they remain in first place in the MEAC. Now, we've also got the Tribe back at home hosting Elon and Hampton, traveling to Charleston Southern. That does it for this edition of our award-winning Locker Room Show. Thanks for tuning in. And before you go, here's Patrick Rocky with a final check of the forecast.